All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Rob at Smirking Gun Reviews, and we are back with more Jack Ryan. We have Season 1, Episode 2. It's called French Connection. I wanted to get one more video done today. I have been feeling sick today and yesterday, and it's getting worse. But before I hit the bed, I wanted to get one more episode done. And so Jack Ryan is the last thing I'm doing today. Then I'm taking some medicine, and I'm going to bed. So, if you've seen this, if we're on episode 2, I didn't give spoilers for episode 1, but now that we're on episode 2, there will be full spoilers ahead. So, here we go. This is kind of follows the same formula where we have a lot of story and then we get a nice big action piece that's very well done. Starting off, what I want to talk about is I don't think I mentioned Timothy Hutton in the first episode. I really like Timothy Hutton a lot. The only problem with Timothy Hutton is he makes me feel old. Because I can blink and look back and go see him in like movies like General's Daughter or Beautiful Girls and go, oh my God, has the time really gone that far that Timothy Hutton is this old? Oh my God. But he's good. I like him a lot, and even more so, I really like that that Blair Brown is in this. Blair Brown, who I really love on Fringe. She doesn't have a big part in this, but anytime I get to see that actress, I always think of her from that show. So little just tidbits here and there, things I like. What I also really like about this episode is the partnership that's growing between Jack and Greer. I hoped it would be good, and it is proving to be probably one of the best parts of this, definitely one of the best parts of this show so far. Because while Jack is the, kind of the Boy Scout, the guy who is earnest and tells you like it is, but without sounding like a, he talks to you like you want to be talked to. And then you got Greer, who cuts right to the, cuts through the bullshit, literally. I mean, Jack is like, hey, this guy wants to, and then Greer just puts it the way way he wants to cut to the chase, which is, he'll be a little more crude, but it balances off each other pretty well. And we see that a lot in this episode, the way that they play off each other, that, there is some kind of, there are, usual cliches and tropes about their relationship that is pretty much in every kind of partnership between, like, whether it's a cop show or a military show, anybody where there's partners where they don't quite get along right away, things like that, before they get like shorthand or something happens to put them in a situation where they have to be, they grow together. I think that's going to be the crux of this, is seeing these two guys grow as friends. In the books and the other movies, they have, you see the relationship that is, they always show kind of you never get the backstory really of their relationship, but I kind of like that this is doing that, because in the other movies, you can tell that they're old friends, but you didn't really know how they got there. And in this, it's nice to see that kind of storyline playing out. Another thing is, when I was saying in the first episode, is like the terrorists, we've seen this, what are they going to do that's different? So far what I can see is that they're going to focus a lot on the family side of the guys in this, on the bad guy side, the terrorist side, which is interesting, seeing the effects of this kind of life that that's affecting the wives and the kids of this guy's, in this guy's family, that he's bringing these bad people in to their life, to their home, and I think that we're going to see a lot of conflict erupt in this guy's life through how his family sees things being done, especially with that dude Yazid or whatever his name is, kind of being really creepy with his daughter. So I don't think his wife is going to stand for it very long, or maybe even the brother. But Solomon, or however you say his name, he seems to be caught up in this whole thing, and he doesn't really want to he can't really listen to his wife yet, nor his wife hasn't figured out a way to express in the right way how to change this, try to sway her husband away from this life. And that might end up being like a big part of this. I see that happening. I like how they figured out the password on the phone and the whole thing with how he was in prison and stuff. It does seem, again, a little cliche. It feels like stuff that you've seen in other like crime shows where they put these pieces together really quickly all of a sudden. But still nice, and it does get us to Paris, where they do have this really tense, close quarters action scene that is really well, again, really well done. Amazon is spending their money right. And, hopefully the characters, the cops and the good guys and Jack and everybody will eventually be on the right side, or on the the side of the action scene where they're not all getting killed really badly and just everybody getting shot the hell up. Because they're always just one step behind. Like the bad guys are always just like ready for them. Like even if it's not that long, but you got to give it up to this scene because it is really well done. It reminds me of kind of like how they would shoot a Bourne movie in close quarters, except this is with a lot of bullets instead of like a hand-to-hand combat. The stuff with Abby Cornish in this, where Jack's kind of flirting with her. There's nothing that, like, she's, like I said, she's kind of just the the love interest character, but it is kind of after watching John Krasinski for so long in The Office, and just with his wife Emily Blunt, if it's not Pam or his real life wife, Jenna Fisher or his real life wife, I have a hard time watching him flirt with other people. So I'm just like, I don't know. It's weird. And it's also weird seeing John Krasinski in this for some reason. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just, I didn't watch that 13 Hours movie. So and A Quiet Place just kind of felt like, again, everyman kind of guy, like one of Jim Halpert and Pam had to take care of their kids in the middle of an alien invasion. But it's kind of weird. I do like the whole thing where the effects of the fights from the first episode are really taking its toll. He just keeps saying, I tweaked my back a little. But man, if you look at it, did you see that stuff on his back? Holy crap. He took a really bad beating. And that's kind of it. Timothy Hutton's character offers Jack a job, which Jack, in the end, kind of throws in his, not really throws in his face, but like sides with Greer on the situation where they end up going to Paris. So I feel like Timothy Hutton's character is going to feel a little jilted and not want to be cooperative with Jack, or probably try to take it out on Jack in some way. But other than that, that is about it. Jack almost got his man, but of course the whole thing with the bomb and everything, that was a really great way to end it. Although I was a little pissed that it ended right there, because I was like, oh man, just keep going. It was only 44 minutes long. Like, why is this episode only 44 minutes long? You can make them as long as you want. You're on Amazon. You're not constrained by the time limits of an hour-long drama on TV. But, whatever. They structured that story out that way, so I can't complain. So anyway, I will have episode 3 up sometime tomorrow. I am going to take some NyQuil and go to bed. So if you like this video, please hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell for any notifications on all of these. I hope you are enjoying my little reviews of these. I'm hoping that if I get better, I'll have more time to analyze a little bit more, because usually my videos are a little bit longer than 9 minutes long. So anyway, this is Rob at Smirking Gun Reviews saying have a great night, and we will see you on the next video. Bye.